Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Josh and I still use junk on eBay. Today is a Monday morning. It's right after a 3-day weekend for me. I did not ship on Friday, but we got 58 orders going out for $1,661. Quite a bit to show you guys today. Since I got so much to show you guys, don't really have a topic to talk about today because we need to get through this all. We got work to do. Got to spend time on eBay instead of YouTube today. That is the goal. Get a lot of this done. I got a lot of listing done. I listed one whole drawer CD, actually not quite, like 5 CDs short of being done, but I had to cut that off and come here. Almost got a whole drawer of CDs done. I'll finish the rest of it today. Need to get all the shipping done. And then after that, I want to either do an Amazon order or a sell back your book order and send those off. Not sure which one I do. Depends on how much time I have, because sell back your book doesn't take any time at all. Amazon takes quite a bit of time to get a box ready, but I need a good box of books sent off and off my desk, because right now they're just all over my desk. So anyways, that's what we got going on. Interesting things going out today. A lot of multi-quantity orders where buyers are buying like 10 different CDs or a couple different books, different things like that. And I'll kind of talk about some of the ways I'm helping get that done. Also, a bunch of stuff is at home. There's a bunch of CDs at home. I have one of these drawers that is completely full. I need to bring here next time. And yeah, if you're new to the channel, somebody asked me if I should cut this out every time. What do you guys think? Should I just leave this in every time I have to walk over here and trip the light sensor, or should I cut it out? Put it down in the comments. But anyways, I got one of these 3 drawers at home I need to bring, so there's a lot of CDs sold out of that. Sold a bunch of 78s. I'm trying to list 20 78s a day. That's something else I need to do today. I need to photograph 20 of my 78s. But yeah, that's what we got going on. What else is at home? China's selling really good. It's that time of year. People are thinking about Thanksgiving. Maybe they got a new family member, somebody married into the family, they need another China set, or maybe they remember that they broke something at the end of the last year when they were putting stuff away and they need to order it now. So that stuff is selling really good. Christmas stuff is doing good. I am just about to list. I got a couple of Rudolph first print books from Montgomery Ward. Gonna get those listed. I've picked those up throughout the year when they've been cheaper or when people didn't know exactly what they had, because there's a difference in 2 of those. But I'm not gonna talk about that too much. I'll talk about that whenever we actually sell those. But anyways, let's look at what we sold. We got some good stuff today. All right, so I've really put up on the screen everything that sold already. The 78s, the China, the stuff at home. I know there's a bunch of CDs at home, but we got a bunch of CDs here too. There's a total of 50 CDs here. There's a lot of 30, which my lot came apart because I didn't put enough of this wrap on them. And a lot of 20. These are all Latin music CDs. I think we're just under $50 for these 50 CDs, so that's I'm very happy with that. Buyer bought 2 items, which is good. Here we got this Americana 10 porcelain collectibles, little Christmas scene. I listed this last February and it just now sold, which is exactly what I expected to happen. So that's good there. 1 pair of men's Vans going out. Not a lot of value here. No longer listing these like normal regular Vans. If there's something special, I will, but just a pair of gray Vans, we're staying away from that. 1 book, Engineering Mechanics, Static and Dynamics. The more niche and the more technical these old textbooks are, the better they do. This one's just statistics and dynamics. Nothing too crazy, but still niche enough to be worth selling. 2 VHS. This one sold like the day before Halloween, and then the buyer never paid me, unfortunately. I thought I was going to have to hold it for a whole another year. But luckily it sold right as soon as it relisted. I think we got like $7 to $10 for the Scream. And we also sold this one. This is 5th Gear 2 Flight Plan. I think that one went out for $7. 1 Christmas book. Christmas is selling. Mr. Willoughby's Christmas Tree. I sold vintage children's books. Can sometimes be worth looking up. A lot of them are not worth value. This one had a Christmas theme, so I thought maybe it'd be more special for somebody. That's why I looked it up. Also, besides having the name on the front, the condition is pretty good. And then we got 1 Disney on Ice Frozen like program. So we got those going out. In the realm of entertainment, we also have 1 ticket going out, Megadeth from Tulsa back in 1995. I think I still have like 2 or 3 concert tickets left to sell. Picked those up a while back. 1 sewing machine manual to a JCPenney 6915. It's been listed a long time, but glad to see it go. 1 Xbox One game, Troll and I had a whole bunch of these. Somebody that watched the channel came and bought all of them I had, but I found 1 more like a week or two later, and I relisted it, and it just now sold. Some sewing machine parts. We got a bobbin case. We got a shuttle hook. We got a little cover off of a Model 15, which I've got probably half a dozen of those machines I need to take apart. Do have some CDs going out. These first two are part of a much bigger lot. I know the buyer paid $55 for like 9 CDs or something. We got Paul Whitman. We've got this story that the Crow told me. And then I think the rest of their order is down in the other unit, or maybe even at home. I'll have to look. What else we got? Adam and his package, making love. Interesting. Julian Baker, turn out the lights. And then the last for the CDs in this storage unit is Paramount Masters 4 CD set. Box sets are always worth looking up. They're either worth something or not, but you can never tell until you look them up. This is pretty cool. I've never seen this before, but there's probably a bunch of these out there. These are made in Mexico. It's got like feathers on it. It's a bird made in Mexico. I'm sure it's some sort of like tourist thing. Probably from the 80s would be my guess, maybe the 70s. Pretty cool. I think we got like $15 on it. We sold this. I never sold a set of sheets before, but these are good. I want to say we got around like 25, 30 bucks for those. So happy with that. We got some clothing. We got one blank sweatshirt. This is Hanes Herway, which Hanes Herway is not the best tag to have on a sweatshirt, vintage, but black is the best thing to have. I think it was extra large. One pair of vintage Wranglers. Don't pay a lot for those, but they will sell. I think we got $11 there. And here's a pair of vintage Lees. These are like 50-50 polyester cotton, or maybe not even 50-50. There's some sort of poly cotton blend. This was bought on a buyer Friday evening. This is a Tulsa University like football shirt. I think it says staff on it maybe. But anyways, I saw their name was like Okie Vintage or something like that. I think they've got a vintage clothing store in Tulsa. Actually, I kind of think I know which store this is going to. But I reached out to them and I said, hey, I got a lot more local vintage stuff if you want to check it out. If you send me offers on anything or buy anything, I will do free shipping on it. And they bought one more piece, which I'll show you in a little bit. So that's sold. These are 100 black and white photographs. The buyer actually bought another lot of these that's in the other storage unit. So they bought 200 for, I think we're just under $40. This is a book. I guess it's kind of a book. It says a book on it. Book of string figures. Cat's Cradle, Jacob's Ladder, lots of different things like that. That's pretty cool. This is sewing machine part off of a Bernina 1530. I've got 3 more of the machines like this to part out. And also this came off of it as well. No, it didn't. This one came off of it as well. I think we got right at $100 for this main computer board and $35 for this wheel. I think is what we got. I got these for free. Actually went ahead and gave the guy a treadle base because I know he's always looking for those in exchange for this, even though he didn't want anything, just because I knew how great the value would be. He pulled those out of a dumpster out of a school. Absolutely crazy. This is a kid's Dick Tracy shirt. One more sewing machine part off of a Shark 384. The Shark Euro Pro machines sell good for me. Those parts do really good. A lot of them do go overseas. One skill wrench. I've got 2 of these in my store. I had no cord to test them or anything, so I'm selling them for parts. But the buyer is in the middle of messaging me. We're messaging back and forth. This thing feels like it would work. He wants the other one also, so go to send those both out. Although the batteries, they got like a rechargeable batteries. The batteries might be bad and corroded. I don't know. Another pair of jeans. Not a good brand. Not even going to talk about it. And last thing is the other vintage shirt. This is the one they actually bought because I'd sent the message. This is like a local high school here. It's either band or choir shirt. And I think that's all we got going out in this unit. We're going to go down the other unit, show you what's down there, because we got a lot more stuff to ship still. So let's go down there, show you what else sold. All right, so here's everything else we got. Bunch of CDs, Dr. Wes's Medicine Show and Junk Band. We got, what is this called? It's something Ramblers. I don't remember. But this Mo's ASCH, he did a lot of recordings of older bands. I want to say this is like Red Clay Ramblers or something Ramblers. The word Ramblers is usually worth looking up. If you see anybody with the name Ramblers in it, yeah, Red Clay Ramblers. But yeah, also this Moses guy, he did a lot of recordings of different smaller bands back in the day, a lot of old music. Regeb Mech, Fire in the Mountain. The buyer of this bought 2 other CDs that are at home also. Going to a freight forwarder in Florida. Rural String Bands of Tennessee. Ukraine Village Music. We got Texas String Bands. And we have The Story That the Crow Told Me. This is volume 2. We saw volume 1 earlier. These are both Yazoo as the publisher, which does really good. Damien Gerardo, St. Bartlett. Oh, I forgot this was under here. This little Mayflower pen. I'm assuming somebody's getting this for like Thanksgiving type of stuff. And here we got J. Paul Jr., little Zydeco thing. So that's it for CDs besides the whole big pile that is at home, which you probably have already seen up on the screen. 1 pair of leather shoes. These have been listed a really long time, and I think we only got like $9 for them. We'll put them in that tote that we're taking home. 1 set of Hot Wheels trading cards, not trading cards, playing cards, brand new in package. Little brass unicorn. Here's those other 100 photographs. I'm going to go ahead and take that home for that buyer that thinks they want both of them. I think that's going to happen. I really do. Got 2 little books that I bundled together. Communion and The Way, both by Morgan. Last but not least, a cookbook. So local cookbook, What's Cooking. I'm trying to remember where this one's from. Let's try and take a look. Carlock Community Club. I was able to look that up and figure out where it was, but I don't remember where it is now. Oh yeah, Iowa Falls, Iowa. A lot of times when I'm listing these, no, this is not where this one's from. This is where it was published. A lot of times when I'm listing these, if you can get the city and the county and the state and list all of that in the title, that helps them sell. That's everything we got going out today. Let's take you home and show you how to ship something, because I got viewers that love to watch that stuff and tell me how terrible I do at shipping. So let's go take a look. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys real quickly how I ship out a little brass unicorn. Now this is actually made by casting. Anything that is cast is fairly fragile from like shocks, but being hit hard causes them to break. Cast aluminum, cast brass, cast iron. It shatters really easily. So we're gonna bubble wrap it real good. Small bubble wrap from American Bubble Blow. Supplies to all these links to all these supplies are in the description. If you click on them, it helps out the channel. We'll put it inside of a small box. This is a 744, my most used box by far. And then we're just gonna tape it up. I'm gonna shake it. If it moves around, I would add some packing paper, but since it's not, we're just gonna tape it up. And that will be good to go. Now, if this weighs under a pound, it's going ground advantage, and I will print that shipping label from eBay. If it's above a pound, this will go out ground advantage cubic rate, and to ship that out, I will go to pirate ship. Although every once in a while, priority mail is cheaper than that also. It's weird. But anyways, ground advantage or ground advantage cubic if it's over a pound. Print it on eBay if it's under a pound. Print it on pirate ship if it's above a pound. That's how I'm shipping this out.